obviously I was brought up in church, and as a lot of kids are, and they're brought to church by their parents, and that was me for a couple of years. And now I'm kind of at the point where I have the freedom to choose whether I want to come to church or not, and I choose to come because I don't think it's a waste of time. I don't think it's something that your parents just tell you got to go to. My life is absolutely crazy right now with everything that's going on, school, work, you name it, it's going on in my life right now. And church kind of, it brings you back to reality almost. I don't know, it gives you a peace that you don't get anywhere else, and kind of resets your mind for the rest of the week. And I mean, I have a deep faith in God, and it just kind of brings me back to it, because sometimes throughout the week you get caught up in the chaos of life, and it kind of helps you bring you back down to where you realize that what's the bigger picture in life, not necessarily trying to get that one step ahead of everybody else. It's being close to the Lord.
My parents brought me as a child. I was baptized as a child. I guess I've continued to go because I've found, the love of God and how much He influences my life.
Because my parents make me.
So I can learn more about God. Some of my friends attend church, and a lot of them don't attend church. I think they don't feel like getting out of bed early on a Sunday morning and going to church and learning about something that they don't know is 100% true.
They think they have better things to do.
Not all of my friends. Probably, honestly, only like 25%. Probably exactly 25%. I mean, some of my friends believe that there's a God, but they want to sleep in. They just think that it's kind of just dumb, or that it's a waste of time, or do whatever. But like, why come to church and sit through a sermon and sing songs?
None of my school friends go to church. They all don't believe in anything. They don't believe in a higher being. They don't believe in anything.
I think that a lot of my friends don't attend church. One of the biggest reasons, they say it's long and boring. And they say that they don't want to put their belief and their faith and time into something that they feel is hocus pocus and something that's made up. And I don't know, it's a shame that people think like that. But that's what I hear a lot. Well, obviously, I mean, there's so many kids that you look at people nowadays and they just don't want to get out of bed. There's a lot of things that you could be doing on a Sunday morning. I mean, not really. Everyone's just going to kind of lay in bed all day. But to do Sunday school in church, it takes almost 3 hours out of your day. You got to get ready and everything. It's not exactly you just show up and you're there. And the whole reasoning I said with the hocus pocus, they don't want to put their faith into something that they don't feel is real. It's hard. It takes a lot of faith to truly believe everything. I mean, there's some crazy stuff in the Bible, and until you commit all of your faith to something like that, you can't really fully believe and fully be committed. I mean, you think of stories like Jonah and the whale, and even Jesus being raised from the dead. That's just, some of that stuff just seems so crazy, and people are really hesitant to put their belief in all of that.
Because they don't think it's important? Because they think they're being judged by other people? I think maybe young people are scared of going to church because they don't want to put their faith into something like God when all their teachers and stuff are disproving Him to them during school, and their parents don't believe in Him, so I don't think they want to go to church if their parents don't believe in Him.
Because they feel out of place there.
I love church because it gives me a peace of mind. It helps me get on the right track in life, and I know that without it that I'd be somewhere completely different than where I am right now. I mean, I know that a lot of the success I have in life I can contribute to just I don't know, just being part of a church family and part of a deep faith.
My favorite part about church is worship. I like singing, even though I don't have a good voice. But I like singing, and I really like worship songs. Really actually makes that connection between me and God, because I just really enjoy worshiping and singing songs.
Pastor Randy. Mike's pretty good too, I guess. Forgot he was behind the camera.
I don't like the stigma that surrounds churchgoers, which actually leads to probably another reason that people don't come to church, is because they feel they'll be judged. And a lot of times, that people will stay away from church because they feel that they'll be judged by these people, which, at least with our church, that's the exactly opposite view. We're such a welcoming church, but I don't like the whole stigma of, us being judged, us judging others.
I think sometimes as a church this isn't just our church, but other churches, we judge people that come in. Like sometimes if the person's a little bit different, we'll kind of just laugh at them.
I feel like there are people judging me.
Pastor, he's a real jerk. Just kidding, Randy.
Sometimes I think we have trouble accepting other people, like new people that come into the congregation.
But I would say that a good church is welcoming and non-judgmental. So how are we supposed to judge someone when we're being judged ourselves?
And be welcoming and include everyone.
Don't really have any drama. It's just straight up worshiping. You don't really worry about many things. You just want to worship God the best way possible.
One that gives you cookies after church. That's a good church. True Christian's someone that has their entire belief and faith in the Bible and has absolutely no doubts. Puts faith first in life and no questions about it.